Jin Wu said to Lion Shu, I heard some words from Jiyu that were vast and empty, boundless and limitless. I was truly startled by his words, like the Milky Way in the heavens, endless and far removed from common sense. Utterly inhuman. Lion Shu asked, what did he say? Jing Wu replied, he said that on the distant Mount Gaiwei dwells a divine being. His skin is as pure and crystalline as ice and snow. His demeanor is graceful and ethereal as a maiden. He does not eat the 5 grains, but breathes pure breezes and drinks sweet dew. He rides the clouds, commands flying dragons, and roams beyond the 4 seas. His spirit is focused and concentrated, enabling all things to remain free from disease and ensuring bountiful harvests year after year. I consider this all to be wild talk, utterly unbelievable. Lion Shu sighed upon hearing this. Alas, how true those words are! The blind cannot share in the appreciation of intricate pattern. The deaf cannot partake in the harmony of bells and drums. But is blindness and deafness confined only to the body? The mind suffers from blindness and deafness too. This speaks to people like you, Jinwu. That divine sage, his virtue blends seamlessly with all things. The world cries out for him to govern its chaos. But why would he ever busy himself with such affairs? Such a man remains untouched by external forces. Flood waters cannot drown him. Scorching droughts that melt metal and char hills leave him unaffected by heat. The very dregs in dusty sheds could forge sages like Yao and Shun, yet he would never deem governing all things his calling. Lion Shu then offered an analogy. A man from the state of Song purchased many splendid hats and traveled 1,000 miles to sell them in Yu. Yet the people of Yu, with their short hair and tattooed bodies, had no use for hats. Yao had governed the people of the world well and stabilized the affairs within the realm. But after visiting the 4 divine beings on the distant Mount Gawei, he felt a sense of loss, realizing that the world he possessed was utterly insignificant. Core insight. This tale reveals a fundamental cognitive gap. Our disbelief in a sublime realm often stems not from its non-existence, but from our own perceptual limitations that blind us to its reality. Just as a blind person cannot appreciate intricate patterns, you cannot describe 4-dimensional space to someone confined to a 3-dimensional world. Zhuangzi employs the image of the divine man to show us that the world's richness and life's possibilities far exceed the narrow perceptions constructed from everyday experience. Zhuangzi's spiritual realm. Here, Zhuangzi elevates the theme of freedom from the physical grandeur of the companion, the free and unfettered wanderer, to a realm of spiritual and cosmic oneness. What he sought to convey was the supreme form of no merit. The truly divine person's virtue naturally nourishes all things, yet he harbors no attachment to this achievement within his heart. He transcends the worldly pursuit of accomplishing great deeds and establishing great merits. The complete transcendence of namelessness. Upon witnessing this state, Emperor Yao instantly felt his empire pale into insignificance and become utterly trivial. This vividly demonstrates that once one has experienced the boundless spiritual realm of unity with the Tao, even the highest secular titles and powers become as light as dust. Cognitive deafness and blindness. Zhuangzi incisively pointed out that not only the body, but also human thought and cognition suffer from deafness and blindness. Clinging to worldly common sense to judge transcendent wisdom is itself a cognitive flaw.